Good evening. Dr. Tim Crowe. I'm the veterinarian in the group. And one of the things that my patients have taught me, which I'll talk more about tomorrow, is that pets don't seem to have a placebo effect. Probably all know that, don't you? What got me started was, first of all, I'm a board-certified veterinary surgeon and a board-certified emergency and critical care on the veterinary side. Also have a fellowship in the American College of Critical Care Medicine on the human side. And I'm also a firefighter, 20-some years as a firefighter. And an EMTI. And so I see, as a first responder, I see patients that are both, of course, the two-legged, and then I go to their office and do surgery on, of course, the four-legged. And by four-legged, I just call them like they're hairy kids. And my hairy kids then go all the way from the age of just barely newborn to all the way up to 14, 15, 16, and up to through 20 years of age. And tomorrow I'll share some patients with you that went through the elderly stages of from 18 to 22. And when I first started to use the water, I was introduced to the water by a chiropractor friend of mine and a veterinarian who took me out to lunch and said, "Hey Tim, you're always sort of on the cutting edge, we think. How about if you introduce this water to you?" And I said, "Free meal?" "Oh yeah." Well, I'm an old cowboy, so I said, "Let's go." And so I learned about the water over at lunch, and pretty soon I was starting to use the water on myself. First, I was the guinea pig. And of course, got old aches and pains from being an old broken down cowboy for many years, and I was noticing, hey, I'm not having quite so many broken down pains here myself, so how about if we started on some of our dogs and cats? And one of those, again, was an older cat, and two actually older cats. And the owner calls me up about a week later, and she says, Dr. Crowe, these two cats, they're kind of old, and yeah, they got kidney disease, but they're running around like 10 years old. And that's just essentially got such an excitement out of her that I had to continue. And so tomorrow, I certainly hope I will be able to provide some science too, that's basic, some of the even physics that gets involved with the water, and talk to you a little bit about more of our testimonials that we have, and how well it's been used in my veterinary practice, and hopefully how you can convince your own veterinarians that you work with in your own communities all over, how you can start to have them put that Kangen Water machine in their practices, where they can make a difference. Because that what I have right now in that practice that I am in Chattanooga, Tennessee, has that water machine standing in room 6, and owners come in and just bring their water jugs anytime they want to, and all the staff bring their water jugs, and everybody's on the water, and it essentially it's been a thrill. So just thank you, and I'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow.